that the idea common at the time that flash or less could is potentially resulting from putrefaction, and the frogs could likewise arise from slime. It's great to know what happened in the past, what happened in our life, what happened in my fantastic earth. My dear, what about the first experimental evidence against spontaneous generation came in 1968 when Francois Redl showed that no moguls appeared in meat when the flies were prevented from laying eggs. It was gradually shown that at the least in the case of the higher and readily visible organisms, the previous time regarding spontaneous generation was false. All of them false? Yes, because we have some problems in our theory. Not all theories are right, but most of them. Don't forget, in 1768, Lazaro demonstrated that the microorganisms were present in the air and could be liked by boiling in 1861. Louis Pasteur preferred a series of the experiments that demonstrate that the organisms, such as bacteria, fungi, don't spontaneously appear in sterile nitrogens-rich media, but only invade them from outside. My dear, this is the life on the earth. Do you think this is all? I don't think so. The natural evolution of the earth and sun made it progressively more luminous during the Archean and Proterozoic eons. The sun's luminosity increased 6% every billion years. As a result, the earth began to receive more heat from the sun. So, Proterozoans, the eons. However, the earth didn't get warmer, and instead the digital system recording seemed to be just it called. My dear, during the early protozoa found in South Africa date back to what? To 2.2 Ga. It means at which is the time based of the plumogenic evidence. They must have been located near the equator. Thus, this glaciation known as Micagenia. My dear, may I have been a global? Yes, this global make the bacteria grow. So this is happening in equator. Some scientists suggest that this and the falling protozoa ice eggs were so severe that the planet was totally frozen over from poles to the equator. Yes, the ice covered the earth from North Pole, South Pole to the center. It means the equator. So the heat is not completely now. The heat covered the earth or covered the world. But my question, what happened after that? They thought that there is an atmosphere which the number of the oxygen and the amount of oxygen increase and become very ready to appear for the life. Modern taxonomy classified life into 3 domains. The time of the origin of this domain uncertain. The bacteria domain probably the first split. My dear, to explain all of them, we need to know what happened in our life. There are many scientific and philosophical theories about the evolution of solar system. From this theory, it's a modern theory. The modern theory tell what happened in our life. This modern theory by Alfred tells us a lot of the planets, a lot of stars are formed. But you think formed from where? I think Nebula told us that. Now, what about around the time? Look, my dear, in the proto-mitochondria was formed a bacteria, cell related to today, which had evolved to metabolism oxygen. The oxygen entered the large proto-life cell, which lacked that. This cell may have child protozoa or parasites. These parasites larger one. In any case, the smaller cell survived inside the larger cell using oxygen. It metabolized the larger cell wasted product and derived more energy.